It's beautiful. Hello and welcome to Husky Talk SNM. And that is a beautiful sunset right there. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Wow, that is an amazing sunset. Procyon Partners. Holy crap. They are one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. That is beautiful. President Sean Rabinowitz, proud supporter of our podcast network and everything we do. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump. They specialize in tax planning for businesses large and small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return on your taxes. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm is out of Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you suffered any type of personal injury, a slip and fall, a car accident, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife decided to stab you, the Finch Firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all over the state of Connecticut, and he will go to war for you. He's not afraid of any insurance companies, and you will get every dollar you deserve.
Hey, I need a water when you're ready.
Just remember, in a pinch, call Finch. You can go to his website, thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance, owned and operated by Andre Dixon, UConn legendary running back. He has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. He trains boys and girls of all ages, play all sports.
Yeah.
He has a new boot camp program, which just started up 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, go to Andre. Athletic Development Program, boys and girls. They take a sport of their choice. He develops them from the ground up and will help them reach their potential. Andre has sent kids, boys and girls, of all different types of sports to college on scholarship. To work with the best, go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. Julius Williams, who was just up in Connecticut over the last week, runs the Trench Mob, trains offensive and defensive linemen. They compete in tournaments, 5 versus 5, all over the country. They did a college camp circuit this past summer. And proud to say, every college showcase camp they attended, a member of the Trench Mob was offered a scholarship. Julius has a virtual program. He will work with you virtually. He also makes house calls. You can go on his website and book him for a house call. He'll come train you right where you are. But he has sent kids to the best of the best. Florida State, Miami, Clemson, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, just to name a few. You work with him virtually. You can go to any camp that he has, any 5v5 competition they have as a Trench Mob member, and just wearing Trench Mob on your shirt makes a world of difference. To sign up, go to www.battleofthetrenches.com. And finally, our newest sponsor, James Whitfield of Luther James Insurance. He's out of Bergen County, New Jersey. For the last 3 years, he has developed and specialized in learning the art of financial planning. It is more than a career. It is a passion for him. He offers financial services, insurance services, mainly life insurance, and he does retirement planning. He also provides financial stability for law enforcement officers, and he knows the stress of retirement because fear of the unknown is real. Go to his website, LutherJamesInsurance.com. He's going to be on our podcast tomorrow with Laban Marsh, talk more about his services, and he will give you a quote. And now for the man of the hour, former UConn star captain Sean Mulcahy. giving us a beautiful view. He should be a producer. We're gonna hire him as a producer for all shows. Great production value.
I'm at Amity Island celebrating the 50th anniversary.
So this bastard tells me to go watch Jaws, and I didn't think in a million years that I would do it, but being the good host that I am, I took him up on the offer to watch it, and I had forgotten because I probably haven't watched Jaws in 15 years. And I watched it by myself probably at 11 o'clock at night. And let me tell you, it
That time.
scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
It did. Anytime I heard a sound or any, like the wind blew, like I freaked out. Like it was absolutely terrifying at times. And because I had forgotten pretty much everything. It was like I was watching it for the first time. You were completely right about it. I mean, it's definitely one of those special movies. I know it's preserved in the Congress Library or whatever, but my God, if you look at it now, like there's some movies that don't age well. This ages fine. Like you can see this happening today.
Oh yeah.
And that's what was so scary about it. And you mentioned this before. The casting was spot on.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they could have had a better cast.
And what's crazy is Elaine Brody,
mm-hmm.
she was at the time was married to the studio head. So she got her job like basically nepo.
She got to hand it to her.
Yeah. But she did a great job. She nailed it.
She did. No, she did.
Totally
100%.
nailed it. She was
100%.
great. She was great. A couple other things that are really cool. Didn't know until this, I think this summer, that was the first like summer blockbuster movie. Like they had.
It was.
Yeah, they did their best to get it into every single theater across the country. And usually there would be like 1,000 theaters that they distribute a movie to. This one, it was like 3,000 to 5,000 theaters, something like that.
Yeah.
So it really started that wave of like everyone expected a summer big blockbuster movie from that point.
Right. Because it was after The Godfather. I know that. But yeah, it was a huge. They put so much into marketing and promoting it. It went skyrocketed over the budget that they initially had for it.
Yeah.
And it took a lot longer to make, but it came out. I don't think it could have come out any better. It came out absolutely perfect.
Peter Benchley, who wrote the book, was inspired by a true story. So this happened in 1916 in New Jersey. There was
my God.
Yeah, there was a guy that got eaten and died on the beach. There was a dogged pipit who got eaten. Eaten? Yeah, gone. Then there were 2 other guys that died from their shark bite wounds. But they were like up the Manawha River in New Jersey. Like,
was it determined to be like a great white, or they
think the first? It could have been any species. They think the first one might have been a great white, but it's most likely a tiger or bull shark. And then they think the shark up the river. It was brackish water, so salt water and fresh water.
Oh, they had to go both ways, right?
Yeah. So there's only one shark that could have been, and that's the bull shark. That's the only shark that's like aggressive that goes in that.
Yes.
So all this is going down in 1916. It's all over the papers too. They close down the beaches. They hire fishermen for like $10,000 to. Yeah, all this is going on.
Oh my God.
They kill a shark. They kill a shark, and the killings stop happening. So they assume they got the shark.
They got the right one. And that's exactly what happened in the movie.
Yeah. And then, like, I forget if it was like weeks later or months later, someone caught a tiger shark that had eaten another shark that had eaten an arm, a guy's arm.
Oh my God.
And it helped solve murder.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
How big, like, how big are tiger sharks?
So they get anywhere from like 12 to 16, 18 feet. So they're a little bit, a little bit smaller.
They're that big.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
And
that.
The bull sharks are like, 10 to 16 feet, something like that. So tigers are a little bit bigger.
Do they attack like swarming, like in packs, or it's one-on-one? If they were to attack,
it's usually one-on-one, but they do have the feeding frenzy.
Okay.
Like that'll happen. But they've known to hunt in packs, but I'm pretty sure it's usually pretty.
Oh my God! So this happened in 1916. When did he write the book?
I think a year or two before the movie.
Oh, he did. Okay, so he must have done his research.
It wasn't that long before the movie. So the movie I think came out in 75. I think he wrote the book in 72.
Yes.
73.
And I can't imagine where was it technically located in the movie?
Yeah, Martha's Vineyard. They called it Amity
Vineyard,
Island, but it was Martha's Vineyard.
That's right, because they were. I remember they were worried about the tourists not coming because of it.
So a
couple tourist attraction.
Really funny things in that movie that make it a comedy for me. So when Richard Dreyfuss is explaining to the mayor, he's like, do you see those proportions? Those proportions are accurate. And he's you'd like to see that, wouldn't you? Get your name in the National Geographic. And I just love it how they hate each other. The other thing, when Hooper first gets to town, he's looking for the chief, and he's like, "Hey, do you know where I could find a good hotel?" Yeah, walk straight ahead into the water off the dock.
Yeah, he was the best. And was he the one that died early?
Like in real life?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quint died like a couple years after that movie. I think 1978, 1979.
Man, that's crazy. He would have been great.
Robert Shaw. He was great. And then when Hooper goes to consult or take care of Chief Brody after the kid's mother slaps him.
Yes.
He comes over with food and he's like, "Is anyone else eating this?" And he just gets in. But he goes to Chief "You're going to want to let that breathe a little bit." And he just pours it. He's just pouring it in there. He's the red wine. And then Brody's Hooper's like, "Can you do that? Can we do that?" And he's like, "I'm the chief of police. I can do
whatever I want."
He's like, "You're going to have to get..." Then he's like, "You're going to have to get me a lot more drunk if you want to get me out on that water if we're going to look for that boat at night." And then the next scene, you see him on the boat, and he's like, "The crime rate in this country is unbelievable." Just
everything on the boat was hilarious.
Oh, anytime they're on a boat was so good.
Because they had just three totally conflicting personalities, and they all hated each other.
Yeah. And Robert Shaw was drinking every day.
I believe that. Yeah. I mean, I believe he was really drunk.
Yeah,
it's pretty easy to see. You can't really fake that.
So
it was amazing, and every scene on the boat was just scary as hell. Every time they showed the goddamn shark, it scared the shit out of me.
Oh, those black eyes.
The black eyes, and when you see the teeth and the jaw and how big its mouth is, it's just unbelievable. And
another weird fact, those black eyes are actually very dark navy blue.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God.
Black, but they're just super dark navy blue.
And I always wonder how they filmed it. They must have had a crew on the boat and then another boat across, filming some of the shots outside.
Multiple boats, and like 5 guys underwater
doing the show.
3 guys in the shark, 2 cameramen in the water, maybe a safety diver. I don't even know if they had that back then.
Yeah, because it was shot perfectly, but it could not have been safe to shoot.
Yeah,
they were in the actual ocean, right?
Yep.
It wasn't like they were in a pool.
Right.
So that's what was so freaky about it. I'm thinking, wow. And
they filmed it. They filmed it in Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, they did. Okay, so they actually filmed it on location.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's probably why it was expensive as hell to shoot. And I mean, it blew up. It blew up. And I can't remember what won the Academy Award for 1975, but I thought it did for special effects or something.
It might have done best sound too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, holy fuck!
John Williams crushed that.
I was blown away by it. I was scared to death. I don't think I fell asleep for a couple hours. It was everything more.
I'm not going in the water. Fuck that.
Nowhere near it. Nowhere
and
near.
We've learned so much more about sharks. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Mm-hmm. They're all over the place.
Oh, I know. They don't need to be in deep water at all or anything like that.
No, and those dangerous ones like the tiger and bull sharks like the water out here, like the Sound, Long Island Sound.
Right.
Shallow water.
Right. And I think they're drawn to any motion in the water.
Yeah.
Someone kicking or whatever, they're drawn to that. So I learned so much and it scared the fucking hell out of me.
Did you ever see Jaws 2?
Yes. Again, it was 20 years ago, but I'll watch it again.
Yeah, so there's another funny scene in that movie where there's a girl water skiing and she gets it. She goes down. And then do you remember what, like, it's either her mom or aunt or older friends, whatever. Jaws attacks the boat and she starts to dump gasoline on Jaws and takes the flare gun and shoots Jaws. But in actuality, she blows herself up.
Yes, I do remember that. Oh my God. Richard Dreyfuss isn't in the second one either, right?
No.
It's just Roy Schneider.
The mom and dad. Just Schneider and the dad. Oh, and the mayor. The townspeople. Yes. The townspeople are the same. Like the mayor, all those people that are in that Quint meeting in the beginning where he scratches the whiteboard or the blackboard.
Yeah.
It's like the same crew. It's hysterical.
Wow. I mean, the movies that come out today, I don't really enjoy watching.
I heard Happy Gilmore 2 was terrible.
It was. They shouldn't have made it. The way they made it was stupid. I mean,
I heard 60 cameos, bro. 60.
They did. They brought everyone they could into it. Shooter McGavin was great as always. I love him.
Yeah.
But there's a reason Adam Sandler does not like making sequels to anything.
Yeah.
And they must have paid him a truckload of money to make a sequel to Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Because he's only made a couple sequels, and I know he doesn't like them. And it just it reminded me somewhat. I remember being so excited for the Coming to America sequel,
and it sucked.
And it was probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I didn't get it, and I love Eddie Murphy, and all I wanted was another Beverly Hills Cop. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make a sequel, make that one. That is an amazing sunset.
They did make a sequel to Beverly Hills Cop.
They did.
Yeah, I don't know if it's come out yet. I can't check because.
Yes, they were supposed. They tried making a TV series with it, and they made the pilot, and it got shit canned. And then I know they were trying to make another movie, and it had been in pre-production for years. But I do think you're right that they started shooting it.
Yeah, I think they did.
Are you by the? Is that the ocean by you?
It's like kind of. It's the marina. It's the marina.
Oh, it's the marina. Okay. That is amazing. That is beautiful. I cannot believe that sunset. It's right behind you.
So this is like the marina, and then back over there is the Saugatuck River, and then if you go this, it takes you out to Long Island Sound.
Oh, okay. It goes right over to Long Island.
A little.
Oh. And there's still people there.
Oh, yeah, they can't get enough of this place. They're barbecuing. They're doing all sorts of stuff.
They're all hanging out. Okay.
Yeah. And this is also like where teenagers come when they got no place to go. It's a huge, like, teenage hangout.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
That's what...
Yeah, that's when I leave.
That's fine.
We had been, I didn't know this. We had been talking about CTE and how we all have it, probably.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw the news yesterday with the shooting they had in Manhattan.
Yep.
There was
Not
a guy that went. The man drove across country.
Yep.
To try to go to the NFL offices and shoot it up. And he ends up going into the wrong building, the wrong floor, and he shoots 4 or 5 people, injures more, and then shoots himself.
Yep.
And of course, leaves a note, I have CTE.
Yep.
And this is a dude that he didn't play college. He didn't play in the NFL.
Yep.
So that's what was so shocking to me about it is if you play all the way up and you play high school football, he was apparently a good high school player. Can you really develop CTE like that?
Yeah, I think it only takes a couple. I think it just takes a couple concussions.
Yeah, second impact syndrome.
Yeah, and who knows how many fights he got into? Who knows how many times he fell down the stairs and banged his head accidentally? It's multiple brain banging.
Yeah, no, it's scary as fuck to see.
It is, man. But I'm not surprised. Like, it's sad and obviously, but I'm not surprised.
No, I mean Junior Seau killed himself.
No.
I think Dave Dorson was another one who killed himself. They deteriorate down to such a level. But I can't imagine deteriorating down to where I'm going to get an assault rifle and just start going to show how damaged I am, how sick I am.
Yeah, it's hard to stay that motivated for anything.
It's scary.
Drive across the country, it's like, I don't know, dude.
It's like I wonder, am I going to wake up one day and want to get an assault rifle and drive and start shooting people?
Yeah.
It's awful because I was talking with Laban Marsh has it, and he does everything in his power to try to treat it and keep his mind focused, and he relies 100% on his calendar to stay organized or he forgets shit. And the biggest thing he said is staying active.
Yeah.
Says you got to stay active, you got to do stuff. If you're home doing nothing, that's the worst thing, and your brain will literally just rot.
Yeah.
So that was just the biggest message that I saw. And I wanted to get your thoughts. Donald Trump signed an executive order to try and control NIL deals in college sports, because Title IX had sued, and he signed it basically saying they have to keep the same number of scholarships for women and men. He doesn't want sports being cut, and he put a cap on how much a department can spend on NIL, and it's like $125 million, and you can't give money to freshmen. Like, you can't guarantee a freshman like $10 million. It has to be you have to be paid what you're worth.
Yeah.
Which is also like ambiguity. Like, how the hell are you going to know how much someone's worth? Who determines that?
Right.
So I'm glad that they got involved. I thought that Congress needed to, because the NCAA wasn't going to do shit.
Yeah.
And he signed this executive order trying to do it. But I still think there's going to be a big discrepancy between male and female athletes.
Oh, it's always going to be messed up. It's never going to be perfect.
Because of the revenue.
Hopefully it works out well, like the cap, but there's always, whenever you set rules, people are always trying to break them. So we'll see how.
Yeah, they were breaking them before.
Yeah,
they were breaking them before. And UConn typically has not paid freshmen. And then we did our show yesterday. We're going through the roster, and it's 50 transfers that they brought in.
50?
And it was 50 guys, and it was rapid fire. I was looking back in January when the portal opened, and you just see boom, 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 name after name after name. And I'm pretty sure they brought 40 or 38 to 40 in, and then the summer portal, they brought the rest in. So they have 50 new freaking guys.
Wow.
And I just can't imagine that, even being a freshman coming in, and if you were one of the ones to stay all 4 years and your roster is getting turned over that much, just going for better deals. And there's guys that have, like, UConn is their third stop. There's a couple of guys that UConn's their fourth stop.
Jesus.
And that was the one thing I hoped he put legislation in. I think that let him transfer once for a special circumstance, maybe twice, but this 3 and 4 times. I mean, there was one kid, wide receiver, started out at Wagner. He went to Rice, then sat out a year, then went to Southern Florida, and then came to, now he's with us. I'm like, how do you even graduate like that?
Yeah.
How do your credits even transfer over?
Yeah. And
seeing that more and more, and I got yelled at for saying that one of our listeners, our valued listener, said the transfer portal's here to stay and you got to deal with it. But my hat's off to Mora, because I don't know how you build a team when you're basically renting guys for a year or two and then they're gone. There's no loyalty. There's nothing there. And that's what's so scary. Because
I'm 50 new guys. They're expected to be just as good this year as they were last year. They've got a soft schedule.
Very.
And Mora's looking to probably make a jump if he has another good year.
I think he will too.
But with 50 new guys, that's not looking too great.
I think he will too. I just don't think we have the money to pay unless we get into a conference, as we talked about. But I mean, they did a couple articles on the quarterback, Joe Figiano. He's an 8th year senior.
Stop.
This man, yes.
What?
8th year senior. He got granted an 8th year of eligibility. And I'm thinking to myself, how could you play? I mean, who would want to play college football at 25?
Nobody, except this guy.
I mean, other than Tyler King. But 8 years he got granted. And now they're moving to give them 5 years of eligibility without the red shirt. So there would be no more red shirting. The guys could play for 5 years because it increases their value. Yeah. So that they want that 5th year. And we had the discussion that they're employees. They're basically employees.
Yeah.
And they're putting them on contracts where if they leave by a certain period of time, they have to pay the money back that they were given for any NIL deal.
That seems fair.
It does. They're trying to hold them more accountable. And then the other thing they're trying to do is prevent them from opting out of games, opting out of bowl games or whatever, if they're healthy, because that's the other big thing a lot of guys were doing.
Not playing so they could get
yeah, well, because they're they worry about getting hurt, and so they opt out of the bowl games. So he's trying. They're trying to stop that, but I think I hope he makes more legislation to address the transfer portal, because it's really getting out of hand. And when you have I mean, it's 50 transfers and 12 freshmen. So you're talking 62 new players.
Wow.
Yeah, it just blows me away. And
you're going to have to really dumb down the playbook because, not everyone's there from last year to remember all the plays.
Yeah. And that's why they're adding 7 practices onto spring ball. So basically you'll have your 15 practices, then there'll be a 3-week break, and then you'll have 7 practices that are going to be like OTAs in the NFL to try to get guys more reps so they learn the playbook because they need more time with them.
Yeah.
And, I talked to, it was funny, I talked to Coach Ambrose. I talked to Lyndon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I was talking to Joe V, and they're all like, I could never coach in this climate. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. And the other reason was because in the summer now, there's no restrictions as far as who you can work with. Before with us, it was just the strength coaches.
Yep.
Now they can work with position coaches.
Oh.
So the hours are the same. I think it's 10 hours a week, but the football coaches can come out and do indie or whatever with you.
Okay.
So as a coach, I mean, that's what you lived on, was having July off. And now they don't have July off. And I think that's why some of the guys got out of it, because it's just too much.
It's going to take a new generation of coaches that aren't used to like what we're used to, where what's going on now is just what they're used to.
Yeah. And then, having that and trying to have a family and, camp starting early, like UConn starts camp tomorrow. And that's July 30th. And because their first game is August 30th, that week 0 or whatever it is. So it's crazy how there really is no time off. And the biggest thing is guys need rest. That's the recovery is the biggest thing, the biggest component in getting bigger, stronger, and faster. You need the rest and recovery, because if you don't get that, you're never going to get stronger.
Right.
So
the
that's
other
what
thing we got to talk about is the Giants.
Oh. They are
not tonight, but we got to do a podcast on them because camp started. Full pads was yesterday.
Really? They were in full pads yesterday?
Yeah, first day of full pads was yesterday.
Well, I mean, my question to you would be, do you think Russell Wilson lasts the whole season?
The whole season? No way.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think, because some people were saying it'll be a situation like in 2004 when Kurt Warner was there and then he gave way to Manning after 9 games. Do you think something like that could happen where they'll actually put in Jackson Dart?
I think they would go through Jameis first if he's still there, but they also might trade Jameis.
That's what I heard too.
So if he's not there, then I could see that happening again. If Jameis is there, I'd see them going to him first. But Russell would have to really suck the first 4 or 5 weeks, and then they could go to Jameis for 3 or 4 weeks. And if he's no good, then you go to Dart.
Because I think they'll be the best case scenario is, in my opinion, Jackson Dart not taking a snap this year.
We'll say that again.
Jackson Dart not taking a single snap this year.
Yeah, I think that's what it should be. Yeah.
Let him develop.
What's that?
Let him develop, because all these guys get thrown into the fire, and guys like Bryce Young was the first pick in the draft for Carolina. He had horse shit around him, and he plays 1 year and he's labeled a bust.
Yeah.
And a guy like Brock Purdy, 7th round pick, he makes his way on the field because of injuries, and he tears it up because he's got everything around him.
Yeah.
He's got Deebo Samuel. He's got George Kittle. He's got receivers. He's got a line. I mean, if you put Bryce Young in that situation, I think he'd thrive as well.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
So,
I'm a big fan. If you're going to try to get the most out of a QB, there's no point in rushing him into the fire. Like Anthony Richardson, that was everyone.
oh my God,
Why
that guy.
Jim Irsay was just a fucking moron.
Well, the guy he tapped out on he had a run at the 5-yard line and said, "I need a blow."
Yeah.
What quarterback's ever done that?
None. That was the first. And
Says
we all knew he only played like 10 games or 11 games in college.
Yes,
Like,
he did.
You're really going to start him game one? Like, really?
Yeah. And hopefully Irsay's daughters are a little bit better.
Probably not if there's any genetic mutation. And the funny thing is they're about to start Daniel Jones.
I know. He was taking reps with the ones because I think Richardson was hurt, but I really believe he's a much better option than Richardson. And Richardson's young. I mean, he's 22, 23 years old. He's super young.
Yeah.
And so many, like we talked about, so many of these teams give up on quarterbacks early. And it's gone back to bite them. Like Geno Smith, if we talked in 2012 and said Geno Smith would be a starter in 2025,
Yep.
I don't think anyone would have believed that.
No way. They would have never believed you. They would have never thought he would have gotten as good as he did.
No.
Ben McAdoo's the only one who saw it.
He did. And, even Baker Mayfield. Poor Baker Mayfield. It was back in 2020. He played hurt.
Yep.
And they lost down the stretch.
Yep.
They gave up on him.
Yep.
And they bring in the massage guy, Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
And gave him a guaranteed contract. And I don't know if you heard this. There was a guy, one of the executive directors on the Players Association.
Oh, yeah, I heard all about this.
You heard about him resigning because they were allegedly colluding because of the Russell Wilson contract. They didn't want to give guaranteed contracts. Yeah. And this guy's supposed to be working for the players.
Yeah.
And he's working against them.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's a great example of like.
Well, you said it happens all the time.
NFL.
Yeah.
Example.
Your favorite part?
Yeah, you were telling me it happens all the time, and I just couldn't believe.
Oh, I did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm done.
All right, we're done.
Okay.
I gotta go soon. What were you saying?
I couldn't believe the Players Association let that happen.
I'm not surprised. So here's the deal. I'll end with this. I've been talking to them for over 10 years, and I've gotten therapy through them.
Yes, right.
And they offered 8 free sessions. Not only did they not pay for the 8 sessions, they made it extremely difficult for the therapist who they recommended to me that was on their list of player-approved therapists. She couldn't get paid. Now, I realized how much I needed it, so I always paid her out of pocket. But they're such bullshit, dude. All their noise that they make, their emails, their conventions, it's all marketing for some other company that's paying them money that's because they have the NFL in NFLPA. So it's nothing but busy work over there. No one's really trying to help anyone. It's all a scam. I've spoken to so many people over there. All the directors that they've had through the years are BS people who really aren't interested in helping anyone. They're just shuffling papers around to show that they're busy.
And because you appealed your decision several times, right?
Yeah.
And they just said, fuck off.
Yeah, they didn't care. I was like, I thought you were supposed to be helping me. They were like, yeah, well, we want to be partial. I'm like, partial? Like, I got nothing. The owners are billionaires. What are you talking about, partial? I got nothing.
Yeah, I know.
So
that's crazy.
I'm not surprised at all. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's all BS. And that's why I'm not surprised someone tried to shoot up the office. And it's going to happen again. Guaranteed.
The office, yes.
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen again.
So
really, you're not going to take care of like modern day gladiator warriors that can lose their shit with CTE and
what you've seen now
and live in the most like gun righteous nation in the world.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
Yeah,
it adds up.
So Jaws 2, I'll check out. Anything else you're watching that you would recommend?
There really good samurai movie called Yojimbo. It's black and white. It's on HBO Max.
Oh, good. I have Max. Okay.
It's surprisingly funny, but it's where Quentin Tarantino got all his ideas from, and he fully admits it.
Oh, okay.
His inspiration, not ideas, inspiration.
I'll check that out. And I asked you, had you watched all of Dexter?
When the first season, nothing new.
Okay. Check out Dexter, the new series.
Which said there was a couple reboots. The new one.
Yeah, they did the Dexter series, which I think was 6 seasons, and then they did a Dexter New Blood, which was him continuing on his life. Then they did a Dexter Resurrection and a young Dexter, where they showed Dexter in his teenage years, where he first started with Miami Metro, and the guy that plays him is great, the kid. And then Dexter Resurrection is this year that just started, which is based off of the last season, which we thought he was dead.
Nice.
So they just keep it going. They just got.
All right, I'll check that out.
They just got to keep printing money. All right. I just got to mention Ned Von Young, Fresh Fold Laundry Company, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, high-end laundry service. They offer a pickup service now. It's amazing. 20-mile radius. You put your clothes out. They come, get them, wash, dry, fold them, land, speed, records. And they have deals for college students. They have an online subscription model. Go to their website, freshfold-laundry.com. And for Sean Mulcahy, who gave us a beautiful view and is leaving work, I'm Steve Cully, the best podcast host in the universe. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges, throw them right back at life.